Good morning and welcome to For Life Kitchens. I am here with my dad. We are baking einkorn bread.
I'm teaching my daughter Erin how to really eat healthy, nutritional bread, and so we're baking bread together, have been doing it for a few weeks. Let's just show them our ingredient list first.
Take 2 tablespoons honey and 2 tablespoons olive oil and mix with the water. Then sprinkle 1.5 teaspoons of our favorite yeast on top and let rest for 5 minutes or until it foams. Mix 1.5 teaspoons of salt with the flour.
And we're going to be using 600 grams of einkorn or 4 2/3 cup. I like to measure in grams because I get better consistency, but 4 2/3 cups is fine. Water, we're going to use 336 grams, or it equates to about 1.5 cups of water. So that's basically the ingredients, and then we'll mix it up. I use a little of the hot water to dissolve the honey, but at the end, it's just 1.5 cups. Okay, that's the ingredients. Let's start cooking.
Yes.
You ready to cook?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. Here we have just a bowl with, as Erin said, warm water to melt the honey. It works out to be about 101 to 110 degrees. That's a good temperature for making your yeast start to work. And it's already, we were watching it, it's already bubbling a little. So we're ready. So we'll just mix that up. Now, do you want to mix it into the flour? Do you want me to?
I will pour the liquid in and you can do the mixing.
All right. So just pour it in.
All right.
We're going to stir this up. Now, in my old einkorn recipes, I got to share this with you. The first one that I did, which has really gotten quite a few hits, because einkorn is such an incredible, revolutionary ancient grain. If you want to know about the grain, I'm going to put a link on the video down below. You will see the first loaf that explains the value of einkorn and all the protein properties that it has. So what I'm doing now is just mixing this up. It takes about 60 seconds. You can see now it's very sticky right now, and that's okay. So all we're going to do is put this aside for 30 minutes with a lid on or with saran wrap, and that's really what you're looking at. We're ready to go. 30 minutes, we'll be back.
We are back.
That's good.
We are back and we have let this rest for 30 minutes. Our bread, not us. Yep. And we are going to go ahead and knead the bread. So let me go ahead and I may need your...
You can handle it.
Okay, got it. I'm strong.
I'll scrape the bowl and you start kneading.
Or I'll scrape the bowl.
You got it.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to knead our bread.
This is new. She's learning how to do this, and it is work. I mean, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit. You don't want it too dry, but it's going to take, just get your fist in there and then fold it back. Do it again. Just do this for a couple of minutes. And if it's a little sticky, you can see if it's pulling the bread up, put a little more flour. Probably going to use 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of flour to get it just tacky, but you don't want it coming off on your hands. So is it getting tacky, or is it still?
It's getting tacky. It's just a little bit sticky still,
okay.
So maybe just a little bit more flour.
Put a little on the mat. Okay, that's good.
It's looking good though.
Coming off on your hands, so
looking really good.
She's learning how to be a bread maker.
Yes, what I've always wanted to be.
We got to keep them employed. I mean, you know. So it's looking good. It's actually.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay, we're going to get
this.
Feels
really good too.
I want it to be able to be tacky, but not come off on my hands.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and do the first fold so we can show them
all right.
how we're doing this.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to spread it out.
Just push those edges out, and that helps take this very low gluten flour, and it helps the gluten to work. And so that's looking good. Like and just fold it in like we learned, or like I'm teaching you, I should say. And
on both sides?
Yeah, just fold it in. And then just, that's good, don't press it anymore. And then just, I'm going to put a little oil in the bowl. Let's do this, because I like to put a little bit of oil in here.
Right down.
As long as your hands are clean, we wash every time we do this. Drop it in, and then we'll put a lid on it. We're going to let it rest for how long?
For 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll be back in 15 minutes. We're only going to do a couple folds, but you're going to get a nice loaf of bread out of this.
Yes.
Be right back.
We are back with our einkorn bread.
Yes.
We are going to go ahead and check it out and see if it's risen.
Whoa, that's looking good.
Oh, that looks great.
I'll take that.
Oh, dear. There we go. And we're gonna, that feels like, that's nice and light.
Yeah, just fold. I mean, because the reason I said that is that you don't want to over-knead einkorn because you're stretching the gluten. So you're stretching the dough to get the gluten to activate. So all you do is get yourself a nice square or rectangle.
Is that good?
Yep.
All right, and then we're going to go ahead and fold
Okay.
like that.
I'd come back just a little bit. There you go.
All right, and over.
All right. Yeah, over. There you go. Now we got it. Yeah, the other side.
All right.
And that's all you're going to do.
And that's all we're going to do. And we're just going to go ahead and
we're going to come back
in.
In 15 minutes.
Yep.
It's going to rest. And after the next fold, we're going to shape it.
Okay.
Get ready to see it.
And we are back with our einkorn bread. We are going to go ahead and take the lid off. Looks fantastic.
Very nice.
Yep. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our final fold.
Okay. And I'm going to put a little oil in the pan and get ready to shape that loaf.
All right.
Now, is this the first time that you've actually shaped the loaf?
Yes.
All right.
I mostly watch you do it.
All right. I'll help you out because you got to learn to do this.
All right.
So while you're doing that.
We've got it out, and then we're going to go ahead and fold it.
It does look good. I think we got a good loaf.
Look really nice.
It is so easy to make. It really is. I mean, by deviating from my original. Do you want me to do it, or you want to try?
Well, if you just
start shaping it into like we did on the other one, into like a. We're going to make it into a loaf, but I'm just going to tuck those seams in. You tuck them in, and it won't split on you. And then just take a dry spot over here where there's no oil from the top, and just move it around. It'll help seal the seams. I was just thinking, when I originally did my einkorn, I just stirred it up, let it sit for 30 minutes, put it in a bread pan. But I like this better. It rises better. The flavor is great. And so I think you're looking pretty good. And so
it's
now,
fun.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, shape that into a loaf. Okay, let's shape that. And, okay, just like that. You're doing it. You got it. Just don't pat the top down too much. See, look, you got it. Just like that.
It looks like a potato.
Okay, it is a potato. Okay, put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, and there we have it. And I'm going to put a little olive oil. I like to do the olive oil. I didn't do this in the original videos, but this gives it a brown surface.
Okay. It is nice when it comes out with that.
And we'll just put a piece
top.
of plastic wrap over it.
Okay.
And here we have it. Just let it sit for about 30 minutes in a preheated oven at 400, and I'll reduce the heat to 375. I'll put a link in. These are USA pans, my favorite pan. Within 5 minutes of cooking, you can drop it right out. You don't have to run around and scrape the edges or anything. You can just pour it right out of the pan. That looks pretty good already.
That looks great.
Be back in 30 minutes, see if it rises again.
All right.
We did 2 loaves of bread.
Yes.
And one is a whole wheat because some people just love that nice, soft, whole wheat loaf. Just a little bit, and then we'll come back. So we're going to put both of them in the oven together. That makes life a little bit easier.
We'll go ahead and do that. We have this on 400.
We'll turn it down to 375 for 40 minutes. I do that because I don't have any loss of heat that way. You got to try this. It didn't take a long time when you look at just doing one loaf at a time.
Yes, really, we did too.
We did 2 together, and then we did something else too.
Go-getters.
We thought we'd get it all done today. Well, this is the test.
Looks amazing.
Okay, we're going to just cut a little and we'll see. It's got a nice crust. I didn't put the cloth. Sometimes I'll put a cloth over it that's damp and it'll soften the loaf. But I wanted it a little firmer on the crust. It's still very nice, so that
nice.
This is great for tonight for dipping. You might want to try that, but it cuts nicely, makes great sandwiches. The second day we always toast it.
We do.
That makes it very nice. So I mean, but I'll bet you, see it's got that nutty flavor, natural.
Very good.
And we enjoy this with olive oil, with balsamic vinegar.
We enjoy it in the mornings with avocado on top of it, avocado toast. We also enjoy our famous almond butter and honey mixed together right on top of there for breakfast with our oatmeal.
All the bran stays in it. We don't take anything out.
Nope.
So you're getting a really
Healthy.
a healthy, ancient grain.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you so much for
enjoy
being
it. Enjoy it.